This video is brought to you by Against the Flow of Mississippi. Against the Flow of Mississippi is a book about Jake Fayard, a Marine veteran who is unhappy with the political machine running the state of Mississippi. He decides to fight the corruption from the inside. Jake will face more challenges than he ever has and will stand up for what he thinks is right. His notoriously hot temper will push him to the edge of murder, along with his friend and brother Kobe Barhanovich. Together, they will fight the system and give the power back to the citizens of Mississippi. Against the Flow of Mississippi is now available on Amazon. A link to the book will be placed in the description below.
Good evening, y'all. You know, I don't like playing gotcha. I don't. I don't like how can I put this? I don't like calling somebody a liar, but I will call somebody ill-informed. Okay? This is a response, and it was filed November 12th by the what's the lawyer? Which lawyer filed this? Victoria Keekle. Now I've spoke with her, and very nice lady, very respectful, very knowledgeable in the legal system. I'm sure she's really good at her job. Matter of fact, I'm 100% confident that she is extremely good at her job. Otherwise, she would not work for the Ohio Attorney General. Absolutely no disrespect meant to her. But this shows that the left hand knows not what the right hand does. And this is how I'm going to win my case against the Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Corrections. This is also a lesson for all of y'all out there on why maybe you should return your lawyer's phone call, because I'm fairly certain that DRC did not reach back out to the lawyers. I know when I spoke to them back in October, DRC had not responded to them about this case. They did not respond to my demand letter when I wanted to settle. The lawyers asked me to submit one, and I did, knowing, having pretty good indication, a pretty good idea that DOC wasn't going to respond to me. But I want to go back to this letter that was submitted about a month ago to the court, and I want to read a part of it. Mr. Allen reiterates his belief that DRC has a duty to ensure criminal prosecution of an incarcerated person. Just call them convicted felons. That's what they are. They're not incarcerated people. They're convicted felons. And from here on out, that's exactly what, even in every legal document that I submit from here on out, they will be called, on my briefing, convicted felons, because that's exactly what they are. I'm not going to prettify it. I'm not going to be all this woke stuff. They are convicted felons. Period. Mr. Allen reiterates his belief that DRC has a duty to ensure criminal prosecution of an incarcerated person, Robert Lohr, for staff assault, and that failure to do so puts all correctional officers at greater risk. DRC has no legal duty to investigate or prosecute crimes occurring in its facilities, nor does DRC have the ability to investigate or prosecute crimes occurring in its facilities, as those duties are statutorily tasked to the Ohio State Highway Patrol, and in this case, Lucas County Prosecutor's Office. She's partially right, but I want to read something else here that came into my possession very recently. This is the position description for the investigator who works in the prison. Got to increase the size on this because I'm getting old and can't see shit. All right, this is 55% of the job of the investigator. 55% of the job now, which means it's most of the job. It's the majority of the job. The greater than 50%, 50.1%. Works under general supervision and requires considerable knowledge of criminal justice or Ohio's adult rehabilitation and correction system. Acts for warden for assigned operations. Works in conjunction with and under the functional supervision of the Chief Inspector's Office. Communicates matters of critical importance as soon as possible to the Chief Inspector's Office, e.g., removal of staff, contractors, or visitors due to investigations, serious assaults, suspicious death, overdoses, escapes, and suicides. Coordinates investigations with the Chief Inspector's Office, serves as a liaison between the Warden and Ohio Highway Patrol, Prosecutor's Office, and other law enforcement agencies in all investigative matters of incarcerated individuals and or staff, conducts investigations dealing with drugs, contraband, employee incarcerated individuals' relationships, and violation of laws, rules, and or policies by his visitors and or staff, and monitors incarcerated individuals' phone system. There it is. So you're telling me that they don't have this because this is a permanent position? Um, yeah. Let's see what 35% of the job is. Serves as administrative liaison between warden, resident population, and staff in matters of litigation against the institution and staff. Attends training as directed and effectively utilizes technology, researches and responds to inquiries and complaints from the general public and outside agencies, prepares reports, position papers, legal documents, and or correspondence, represents warden for orientation of new staff and incarcerated individuals, trains staff on investigative techniques, and 10% of the job is serves on institutional committees, attends training as directed, acts as duty officer as assigned, must conduct themselves professionally and in a law-abiding manner at all times, and in accordance with Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Correction standards of employee conduct, and performs other duties as assigned. Huh. Well, but they don't have investigators. Their investigators don't investigate staff assaults. Any staff assault I would consider a serious assault. It's a felony. Felony. There's a reason it's a felony. It's because it's pretty damn serious. That would be my argument. So I'm still collecting information. I think I've got a hell of a case. Right now I have appealed it and I should know, I'm going to assume probably middle of January what the appellate court is going to do. I'm expecting the appellate court to uphold the lower court's decision to quash the case. Um, I am 100% expecting that. If that happens, I'm going to file it in federal court, and I'm already putting together. I'm up to 104 pages on my brief, including all evidence. Um, I am going to file in the federal court for the Eastern um, Division of the Southern District of Ohio in Columbus. I expect that filing to come probably sometime in January, if not February. I'm not letting this go. I am willing to take this to the Sixth Circuit. I am willing to take this all the way up to the Supreme Court. I'm serious. I'm not playing. I cannot register my level of seriousness. This shit is unacceptable. You touch a correctional officer, you catch outside charges, pure and simple. Y'all have a good day.